You're gonna be surprised what I have on my team. I know I have 2 elite running backs, but it's 87 overall. And look who I have. Marshawn Lynch. Just embrace this. Look at that. And I have Aaron Rodgers. His catch is pretty high. Got some of those. And I got some Von Miller, some Rishak Jones. Got some Tyron Matthew. And I got some Glover. Glover. So let's win some championships. White. And I got some Odell Beckham Jr.
Thank you, Larry. Brandon Gordon, along with Charles.
Marshawn Lynch and others. Let's see who he has.
And some spectacular talent on your screen
right
now.
Over
Let's not waste any more time. Let's get down to the field for kickoff.
I'm gonna change my team to the Falcons.
It's an old school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Him and him are the same coach. Oh wait, on the run.
That's stupid. Throwing now is Rodgers. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time. And now it's second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air,
I'll make you
it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides
happy. Marshawn Lynch, come on, boy, chuck it.
And you're holding your breath wondering
Chuck.
whether it's going to go good or bad
Oh, that's it.
for your team.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. They'll run again with Lynch. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a first down.
Here's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers.
No.
Looking for his running back.
Okay, defense. Time to show him what he can.
Opening drive of the game. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Fill it up. Over.
Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
Offensive linemen love creating
He's
space for
running
guys
back.
carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They'll drop to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And to the 12. That's where
That was a big mistake, dude. Don't throw him, Jimmy.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Looking for Colston, and it's intercepted.
No.
A great read, and it's picked off. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1
Aaron
yard line.
Rodgers saved our life.
They had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Will they? And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. It's their quarterback.
Seriously, gotta play smart.
And the Eagles have taken the early lead. And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front at the field general. The leader just falling behind.
I was just drafting. First pick, I was like, Michael Vick, come on.
Frank's now
And
on
I
the
got Aaron
kick
Rodgers.
away
And
after
last
the
pick was
touchdown.
Marshawn Lynch. I was like, boy. That was an awesome
A few
pick.
yards into the end zone.
No, safety.
Is gonna
Dang
be
it.
a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production
I'm gonna
meeting, they didn't
draft
exactly
with
share
guys.
that with us, but I'm pretty sure
Don't
that
know
on
what
the play
happened.
sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field.
I'm gonna draft with you. See what, show you what I want to pick and what my ideas are. Okay. 72 on Raiders, 96 on the Jets. Okay. Okay.
It's so important to find players you can really. One thing this team's gonna
Tom
need is
Brady.
a
You
leader.
got Tom Brady, boy.
Got one right here.
We got Night Train Lane.
We've seen one St. Louis Ram come off the board. Might we see another? Boy, the skills just leap out here with this guy. He will be a very important part of this ball club.
Okay, here they are.
Choice is coming up right about now. Do you go after the best
Who vote for it?
available player, or do you go after a position of need? Yeah, I think they got the
He
best
looks so
player there,
bad.
and they got a guy that fills a big need, so that's an excellent choice. Oh, and that's a key upgrade
I can't
right there.
give
He's also
Adrian Peterson
in
up
a
to.
big
He
play
played for
right
OU.
now.
And that's my team.
Give yourself a big win for the trenches, or someone who can really help you out at the playmaking type spot. Tough call here. Do you try and get tougher up front, or get yourself a player in what we call a skill position? And now is where you need to make these last picks count. Time to fill any holes you can before it's too late.
I gotta get protected.
Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope somebody falls into your lap.
No. What happened to the upgrades? There we go.
With time running short, you've got to hope some guys fall into your lap, or you could be left with some real holes on your roster. And now, which side of the football will they address here? Some interesting options either way. Yeah, maybe not the pick that's going to change this team's fortune, but he is an improvement over what they had. These are tough decisions here. Offense or defense? Which side has the more pressing need?
Ooh, that's some good people right there. Sorry. I have the flu, so. Oh, I had the flu. Or this is just a bad remain of it, so.
Thank you. It is indeed time.
That's me, Tom Brady, Sharky, in midnight lane.
Draft champions matchup in the booth. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis, and these guys should have a huge impact on the outcome of this game. They're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. Let's roll. And it's the
Yeah, I don't know what this man's doing. He's probably only like the trash.
And it's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Ian Williams with a tackle.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the
Yeah, he dropped it.
if they'll abandon it now after gaining only one on that play.
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And he comes back with one complete.
Oh my God, that was me.
Taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. On 1st and 10, Smith. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Muhammad Wilkerson in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. To throw on 2nd down is Smith. throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say
Come on, Midnight Train.
can get to any quarterback.
Lane.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. Now fourth down.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays. When they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf.
Oh, boy.
And partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on fourth and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league.
Pretty sharp for this, don't deep.
Before a playoff game, he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Oh my God. I pushed that shot.
7 underscored. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it. Third and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. He's going to air one out. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn. And New York set to take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, as a defender, after a big running play against my group, I'm actually happy to see a draw play. Why? It takes a little bit longer to develop, and that gives me a chance to diagnose it and get to the play quickly.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Man, we got
Third and long. It's Smith. He gets it to Brown. Good play. Touchdown, Giants.
Oh my God.
Antonio Brown, 64 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took him less time
I don't
to
know
get the
that.
top speed and complete that play.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that...
Intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Collins. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
This is stupid. I don't get this time, team, dude. Starter. Oh.
Boy, we've just gotten started here already. These guys, boy, you talk about a friendly turn to the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here. Excellent selection. Just what this team needs to maybe get them over the hump. instant impact right there. That's a
I had to have him,
from what they had on the roster to begin with.
even though he got down the pass.
So with a handful of starters already nailed down, you have to ask yourself, do you dare go for depth or do you just try to cover? And that's a pick that'll solve a lot of problems out there. He'll fit in nicely.
Okay. This is a good.
What to do here? Build up the interior of your line or get that skilled player to add another weapon? This is a pretty telling pick here. Do you go for a big bruiser up front or get yourself someone who could be a difference maker at a skill position? These middle rounds are where your decisions can really impact your team. Crossing time now, with the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem or two that becomes available. Boy, it's finger crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a... Yeah, I think with that pick, you're just looking...
Oh my God, where are they?
Get some guys in here that can help round out the roster.
I need some good players on my defense. Sterling Shepard, can't let him down. Cannot let my Sterling Shepard down.
A bit of a dilemma with this threesome. Which side of the ball do you turn your focus to here? Both offensive and defensive options here. They might have to ask themselves which side of the ball needs more attention.
Hey, Ian. Be nice to Trevor.
Aiden, shut it. I know. Oh, hey, can I have that? Thank you. Cheers.
What do you want?
Football.
Charles Davis. These guys that you see on your screen, they won't be witnessing, they will be participating in what should be an excellent game. Let's get down the field. It's time for kick.
Look, let's go. Let's do this.
They met here on the opening Thursday of 2015.
Why can't you pick your jerseys out?
Pats are underway. This field into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Underneath for Johnson. Shreds the tackle. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Call it a gain is 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So Herman Moore, his first grab of the game, and back in his day, he shattered all the Lions' receiving records.
And he did it with a number of different quarterbacks. He was the target target for defenses to adjust to. And I guess the best way to put it is,
You don't catch that fireman in your hands.
could play in today's game and be just as successful.
Well, I picked Sterling Shepard, who was the overpowered player in our football team.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Jones.
Is that Jones?
And they're going to set up
Jones.
shop at the 27-yard line. Certainly not how they
Sterling Shepard was
envisioned
the
hitting
man
the
on
field
our
in the
team.
first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first
Let's see if
drive,
Sterling Shepard
first
can this
interception
thing
throw.
right here.
That last one, that
Oh
hurt.
yeah.
Here's Wilson, and this is Shepard on the catch. They'll get 16 yards there, and it'll give the Steelers a first down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness.
Is that right?
That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. He rifles.
Dude, Murray.
Picked off William Gay. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. But they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Oh my god, I forgot my quarterback.
And they will not even get to the line here as we'll get a delay.
43, 48, okay. I'm not leaving. I know what this dude's trying to do.
And some real confusion here. They won't even get to the line.
Okay, he does something. Back 12 yards, but
Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side.
doesn't look like he cares. Dang it. Okay, or something.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Oh my god, 1 yard line. Sorry. They being sick.
Now back to throw. And that's going to be caught.
Dang it.
Touchdown. Deshaun Jackson there to make the grab. And the Pats have taken the early lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Surveying the field. That's caught inside the 20.
Sterling Shepard told you that he was awesome.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Sterling Shepard, 73 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it's no good.
No.
This is the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So the Patriots coming out now. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
They hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Be quiet.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Boy.
Winning? Or you losing?
Shut up.
Okay. What is that?
I don't care.
Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side.
No.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
That's incomplete. They were looking for Marshall that time.
Aiden, keep him quiet.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurt. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Into a double team. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Jones.
Second touch interception thing.
Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. To see if the defense, even though they're ready, they don't want that to happen again.
You would have thought they would.
And this is intercepted. My goodness. A great read, and it's picked up.
Shut up.
These guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard
Shut it.
line.
God.
Offense set to take over again. They'll come out
What's wrong
in the
with you?
pistol.
You're annoying.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Out to the left here to Reed. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in
Did I get ball first there?
In quarter number 2, they've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out.
No.
One receiver left, 3 to the right. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to look deep down the field. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender,
Just
when you're not
want
there
to
in coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A
I'm gonna
big play
swap
shot
it.
taken to the offense.
Just like
Unfortunately, it ended in a big
clear.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his target. That's more.
I got a bit there.
Down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. Red zone opportunity. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL?
He dropped
The
it.
better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the 1st down.
Now he'll look to throw. And this is caught.
Jones,
Touchdown.
what were you thinking?
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. A post to the tight end for 6. Gosh, those guys are so tough to cover, aren't they? Just in general, tight ends running.
He almost blocked that. Oh my God.
Wide receiver, are they a big extra blocker on the field, or are they a hybrid and caught in between? So are you going to use a linebacker? Are you going to use a safety? Are you going to even move a corner in if you're going to play nickel or dime defense? They usually win those matchups because they have an answer from all 3 of those positions.
Oh my God, I can make it.
That's
Go
fielded
for
in
the
the
2.
end zone. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And Pittsburgh.
Where did that dude come from? Like, seriously.
And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one. Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Another run. This time it's Ivory. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Ivory again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
So after that stop, you know that 3rd down is not a gimme if you're on the offensive team. So what are you going to do? Run it again? Or maybe you go play action and try and throw the ball and pick up the necessary yardage.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Robert Mathis in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. So they're going to
believe that
come
he
to the
just
line
failed
here,
that tackle.
trying to go for it on 4th.
I bet he was so mad.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And some room to work. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6.
That was funny when he tried to tackle
there
you.
are 20 yards.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Here's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
Nope, gone for 2.
Sterling Shepard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game.
Can I make it? Can I make it?
Wilson hit.
Fumble.
It's
No.
a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Oh my God, this is so close to
Now to return, this is David Johnson. And now out come the Patriots. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team?
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the great one, Darrell Revis. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we can put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
Short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Throw left side complete to Sharp. Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10.
I broke his ankles so hard.
What position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between winning and
dang it.
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have two remaining here before we get to halftime. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Come on, Sterling Shepard.
Defense taking pass.
Looking at you.
The nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Flushed out right. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
Oh boy.
Russell Wilson as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
You got the lead, boy. Got the lead.
Time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown, Ray. Looking forward. Coaching them
We're gonna
up
play,
right
boy.
up here in the booth.
And the Patriots
And now
gearing
I
up
left
to
like
go
2 or
now.
3 games.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
This is the kind of game I'm
Overthink it in
looking
this
for.
situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on
Right,
out.
Jones is
This tight end's
overpowered.
good.
I need
He
him
might
on
not
all my
provide
teams.
the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that one
These are
almost
SWAT.
intercepted.
Whenever.
Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th
Okay, guess I did
It's
SWAT it.
3rd down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. One receiver left,
Let's get this.
3 to the right.
Dang it.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So 3rd and medium here, 3rd and 5.
Okay, let's get this Hail Mary.
He may try and run for this. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20.
Let's switch to
So
fumbling.
we've come to halftime at a
I can pick it back up. Just run
As
for
we
the
send you
game.
cross country to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando.
Oh my god, seriously. I don't know how to switch it.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing trail, but we'll start the second half with the onside kick risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side.
Okay, let's see.
Coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
I should have heard him. That would have been so funny if I heard him.
Those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
They go play action here on 1st down. On the move to his left. Wilson hit.
Oh my god.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football. Look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half.
Yes, crap. How can they? Alright. Under.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Out to the left here to Reed. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Boy.
And it just
Boy.
that under the category of just
You ain't
not
gonna break no
successful.
second.
Trying to throw the ball just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. A good gain of 14 there. It moves the chains.
I don't know.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it 2nd down.
Why is he clear
Offense
cheering?
still needing 10 yards. second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Marshall, the intended receiver, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Taken at the 37. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Now, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead.
That's a man deep, man. If he's blitzing, he's in big trouble. With that play. 2 feet, 2 feet. 2 feet. No, 2 feet.
They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
If that play worked and that dude was blocked, I would have been gone.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And an alley to run. And getting this just shy of
If you fumble it, I'll be like, how did you got my foot?
on 1st down, Wilson.
Dang it, should have run up.
They got him for a sack. The corner blitz gets there as
Should have just scrambled out of the pocket.
And plays like that really hurt play calling.
I know he's doing, he's rushing his cornerbacks.
But gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
How did he catch up?
I mean, that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Now it's Wilson underneath to Ivory. And he's taken down, but not before he gets
Take it. Oh my god, dude. You blew the wind so you burst tackle.
See it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking 1st down.
He's in for 6
Yes.
and a Steeler touchdown. Russell Wilson, 36 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner. And he turned it into a nice game. A very nice
And he'll elect to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Patriots offense now, they worked their way back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
I almost what he said.
Now, there's a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Dumping it off for Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45. But back now in the East Bay. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They go play action here on 1st down. Right side caught.
He caught that.
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong.
Holy crap. That was a miracle for him, dude.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots
Yeah, anybody.
within a time for the pass as they'll go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And the Steelers set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Time running out here on the play clock. Here's Wilson rolling to his right. He's got it with the 15. That goes for a gain of 31. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands.
I want to look at that play, dude.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Wilson forced out to his left. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They come out here in the eye. Here's the sneak with Wilson. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play. And the decision to go for it.
Who cares about the 1 yard, dude?
1st and goal.
When a quarterback sneak is run well, many at home wonder, what's so tough about that? Just take the snap and move forward. But it really pays to be shifty like a Russell Wilson, because you have to know where the hole is and get there quickly.
So they're leading. They have possession of the football, and certainly this is where they just want to milk the clock. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion.
If it makes a pitch fits right here, I'm going to throw my controller.
Now it's Wilson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
I want to pass it back. He left. Yeah. Wow. He left. Damn. Let me see. Oh, check. Okay. Stevie. Zero, 1, 5, 1. Wait, Stevie. 1, 5, 6. Wait. That was him, right? Okay, never mind. Can't find him. I can't believe it. I can't. Ingham. Mm.
Thank you, Larry. So the picks are in. We welcome you to this Draft Champions contest. I'm Brandon Gordon, along with Charles Davis, ready to call the action.
Okay.
And let's get to it. Down to the field. It's time for kickoff. Two teams here amped and ready for football. And off we go in week 2 of Draft Champions. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson being chased out left.
Being chased. Let's see what chasing.
They'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45. It's a gain of 24 that time. And the Steelers are going to have a first down.
Okay.
Now a play fake here.
Dang it.
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They get him for a sack.
That hurts.
Allen Branch able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Who cares?
Second down, offense behind the sticks here.
Say
Second
like
and 13.
video or sub to my channel and I'll give you a shout out.
On second down, Wilson dancing to his left. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he takes this one down all the way near.
Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Hey, left. Hey, left. Seriously. The first 1 minute. No one. It's YouTube.
Thank you very much, Larry Ridley. I'm Brandon Gordon with Charles Davis. We are ready for this Draft Champions matchup as you get a quick peek at some of the stars in today's game. We're ready to go. Let's get down to kickoff.
Oh no, wait. He's on scramble all day. I know that for a fact. So I got different cheeky walk plays.
Time to get down to it, and we're off in week 3 of Draft Champions.
Tony Brown, no.
And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Okay. I gotta do some TV watch, so we're gonna watch it.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And nothing doing on his his
Yeah,
first
girl.
one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
It was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play. Holding him to no gain.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down. So now an early 3rd and 10.
He's on scramble. He's on scramble. Right here.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver, and it's 4th down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Quit it. No, this. He's a big ghost, buddy.
And the play clock running down, so Mike Tomlin burns a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Dang it. Come on. And I just slammed it in a bubble.
Okay, it's the punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. He'll drop to throw. As he throws, and this is going to be
why is it Eastern?
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. And a great spot to start this drive from here.
I'm gonna be scrambled. I don't know what he's gonna do, but I'm scrambled.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Dang it.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
What are you doing at the running back?
Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets
Bro, I was at the running back.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start.
Oh my God, I'm open.
Really didn't give anybody a chance. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
That's a stupid defensive play that he did.
27 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. Now Josh Scobie to attempt the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
My screen play. Just walk this way.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I find people
And now
who don't
Dallas
like
gets
milk.
set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
See if they can recoup and recover. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a big loss here as he's
Scramble, dude. He's a quarterback. It's the fastest quarterback in the whole game.
That'll be a loss of 13 yards.
And the fastest quarterback in the whole
Receiver left.
NFL.
Oh, and this is going to wind up as safety. So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to be
And I get the
harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems. And this qualifies as a big problem.
That's taken it around the 40.
There.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Okay, Shepard.
Play action. It's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And he's got some space here. And he's able to get this one up to
I ran out of
the
bounds. Just stop the clock.
It's a gain of 20 that time. And that'll be good for a Pittsburgh first.
Shepard's on the open deep. Open deep.
They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And that'll bring up second down. And that was incomplete. I don't know how much of that falls on the quarterback. He was pressured.
Brandon, the rush showed up so fast, the quarterback had no chance to get the ball downfield.
Second and 10 now. Wilson buying time to his left. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a third down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Third and 2, now Wilson looking deep downfield. And that one incomplete.
Shepard
That's
is
some
killing me.
position, but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down.
Every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have
Shepard's
about
best.
5 or 6 plays per game that we call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did.
No
And
one
they drop
can.
it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Call it a gain
No
of
one.
5. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
I knew I can look in. You were saying something.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he takes a
Dang.
shot on the release.
That
This will be
blitz.
incomplete. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but
Come on,
for
Charlie.
the
You
guys
can
on
do
the
it.
offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer.
Oh my God,
When a
he
guy
messed
hops in the
up.
air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky. Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the
That was a
play back in the
run play.
46. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. On second down, Wilson steps away to his left. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. They go play action with Wilson. He's got Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Does the big boy have the juice? 20. And he will score.
Dang it.
Touchdown, Cowboys. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points.
Seriously?
It's so nice to hear you
Sorry for
actually
two.
give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, you do I ever.
I was about to throw it deep.
So now after the timeout, they'll try for it one
Guess
more
he lost
time.
their 2-point conversion. 58.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Looking for his tight end fleeter, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
I was about to juke him. No.
So here's the kick as he'll get it again following a fumble return for a score. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And the 2 points always stings, but they can put this in the end zone. You can make it
Oh,
a two-score
Stinging is probably that shot you take.
Dang it.
He's going to be hit and driven into the turf. Derek Wolf in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man. Each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raider.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Young blood.
Stork,
No.
Ted Hendricks in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on 3rd down after that sack. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And they will take over at the 29-yard
that up.
line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you've got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They go play action here on blitz coming, and down he goes. Dan Scooter. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking scheme. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean.
What the heck is he doing? It's too late to scramble, dude. You should have scrambled instead of run back. Yeah. He's mad.
So they're challenging the spot. If you're a coach, you hesitate
I challenge it.
anytime it's a spot.
I didn't challenge
You
it.
certainly do, because you feel like that's not one you're likely to win, and you may need that challenge flag for later in the game.
2nd down, sack by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on 3rd? We'll see.
This dude's wasting my time of videoing.
Pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Oh, this is it.
In there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in the first.
He just picked the highest overall.
So 4th down, here's Brad Nortman on to punt it away. We'll come back to Ford Field after this.
Oh, if he can find it. Really?
I think he mishit it.
What if he got up and actually win?
26 yards officially on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out come the Steelers. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when
Hang on.
Get rid of it, he's taken down. Deontay from his outside linebacker spot. He comes up to drop him for a loss of 10.
So I covered this one man. It'd be funny if he actually did that.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. On 2nd
Okay,
down,
that dude sure looks
losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2.
so let's give him that blitz, but he's gonna regret it after I make this play. Oh yeah. This is a play that's gonna give me a touchdown. He blitz. Thank. Oh my god.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. He'd go for it with Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church. Down to the 40-yard line. That's where the return stops. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Running last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
as they head to the field now with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
starting field position here for the offensive unit. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
You see it. If he makes a touchdown on the fourth quarter, I'm gonna be so mad. No, like, change the rest of this. Then he makes a touchdown and win the game, I'll be like, you are a jerk.
They come out here in the eye. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. They get the penalty yardage back, plus a 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. The guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice reach.
Again they run with Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness.
I like this, I like that.
The defense in an enviable position here. The offense needs 13 yards. It's 3rd down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
He made a worse decision to scramble with him. But if you scramble one more time, I'm gonna strip the ball from him.
So here we go. The
Or
offense is going to
just
stay out there.
put
They're
those two.
going for it on 4th and 8.
Look.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on
Oh boy.
downs. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And from this spot in the field, with
You
the
don't
clock
have
where
to
it's
jump
at,
down.
you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson finding time. He's going to take another shot here. And that is incomplete. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break.
Oh my god, this kid is
Down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
get right to Shepard. Just try.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter.
And look great as he
number
gets it out of bounds. Did you a flag?
And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
All the way, all the time, I win games. Okay, I won't get too hockey.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Dancing to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 14 there.
Like, some grown-ups here, like, good players, playing defense. He's like letting his son or daughter offense.
On first and 10, it's Wilson trying to lay one.
Oh, this is interception.
Now,
Dang it.
Intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times.
Todd Gurley. Goodbye. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Todd Gurley, 91 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. So their backs were against the wall, deep back in their own territory, and they run it all the way down into the end zone.
That takes a lot of coordination for an offensive team, doesn't it? Because, let's face it, it's really not a surprise that they're going to run the ball in that situation.
And he won't be able to get the football away. He's going to be sacked. So they're unable to add on to their lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field.
Let's see if he stays back in. I'm going to scream that way.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure.
Oh my God, Shepard.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
So he decided to air it out a
Where's
little
the
bit on
foul?
that. Take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
He knows what I'm doing. He knows I'm scrambling.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's
Fumble. No.
It's a fumble. And his guys are going to
Challenging
take
it.
over at the 39-yard
Challenging
line.
it.
And out now come the Cowboys.
Nothing to challenge. Boy. No. What?
Are you winning?
No, Sterling Shepard fumbled it, and I'm trying to.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action.
Time out, dude.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Where's the challenge?
And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Stupid.
The one running back is Gurley, and they'll give it to him here. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm actually surprised they didn't get out of that play. I didn't see anyone pressing the line of scrimmage for the defense.
And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. The offense staring at a 3rd and 12 here.
Michael Vick, you better shut your mouth. I'm coming at you. I'm coming at you. I'm coming at you.
And it's caught. Kobe Flainer. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Brad Nordman now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Oh my God, dude.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. drive begins with a run by Ivor. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
She knows what I'm doing.
Vintage Derek Johnson made a play in the backfield. In college, he did as an outside
Like he's there before I can even make
the backfield. Now, a bulked up inside linebacker with multiple Pro Bowls on his resume.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that. Having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? They sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top.
Let's do this. Come on. Offense.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Oh no, he lost the football. It's
Seriously.
These guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. But got the lead last time, had to punt it though. What's the key to this drive?
Oh my God.
Big guys up front. You know the motivation
gonna run it.
on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space.
Nowhere to go.
Fumble.
He lost the football. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
He nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Derek Johnson in there to get him his second sack now in the afternoon.
Okay.
Well, so much for setting
This
the
is
tone
tough.
of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
On second down, here's Wilson. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he can't hang
Jerry
on.
Rice.
That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down steps. You defend the goal line exactly the same way.
Come on.
Snap. You play to the receivers. On that play, that's exactly
Yes.
And it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver.
Oh, thank God.
29 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Oh, no.
Wilson gonna. Oh no, he lost the football.
Fumble.
And now the
No.
pressure, the
Come on.
big foul.
Higher.
It's picked up
Higher.
by the Cowboys.
Higher.
And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Charles, I guess you have to give some
He's
credit for the fact that they
seriously
rallied and made the tackle. Didn't allow 2 points to go the other way there.
find that silver lining because what happened prior to that was not positive. Go for 2, fumble the football, give up a return, but you're
Oh my God.
They did hustle and prevented a score going against them.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a delay as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because
Come on,
if they
boy.
take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points they got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fellas, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense
Come
has to
on.
make that stand up.
They're going to hurry back to the line
Watch,
now.
Gurley.
Another
Thank
play
you.
now for Gurley. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. They call that a loss of
Thank God.
6 yards. And it's third down now. On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Here we go. It's Gurley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Oh, thank God, Jones.
Shot here, but to no avail. And now possession will go
They didn't.
inside the 15-yard
I'm not
line.
looking.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Oh my God.
On first down, Wilson flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And
He is all about whoever is
We see
81.
an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
They give them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot.
And look at this. They
No.
get the turnover. They need
No.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there. These guys will get the football back.
God, I got used to Xbox
And let's
controls.
see what the defensive coordinator may have up his sleeve here to try to get this final last stand and win this football game. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Brian Cushing, the linebacker, in on the tackle. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
Thank God. I have Jones in my team.
And it's third down.
Jones made that hit.
Back-to-back runs that were stacked up. Offensively, now you've got to think to yourself, do we change blocking assignments? Do we change formations? Do we change looks in order to try and get the running game going?
Now they'll pitch it back to Gurley. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a fourth down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap.
Oh my God.
Tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their
Thank God.
job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
They'll try to close it out now. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Wilson wants to throw it. They set up the screen to Ivory. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over?
Why you always Dallas? They didn't even.
I'm not Dallas, dude. I'm Pittsburgh. God.
They'll try him, and he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on a 2-point try.
Dallas is good. They're a good team.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20
Oh my God,
to
this is a
22
beautiful
yard
game.
line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They might be thinking
Sure.
this is close to a lost cause.
Seriously, look. You see me moving? I'm right there. I'm the only highlighted player on the field right now. Interception. Interception. No! Dang it.
Worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time...
No, you shouldn't. That did that.
Out here by the offense. It's just their first.
Dang it.
They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
There's Jones. Come on, team. Come on.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Jones.
This is intercepted,
Thank God.
and that should do it. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And a big
Oh my God,
turnover
Jones.
as his
Thank
guys
God.
will get the football back.
Thank God.
The Steelers offense now, they head back
Oh my
onto
God.
the field. 2
I
timeouts
win.
remaining defensively.
I win.
That shouldn't make much difference right here.
Going to the championship.
A lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball with the intentional walk.
Always bringing in other sports.
Hey, listen,
And
think
if
about
he
the intentional
does.
walk, right? What if one gets past the catcher? What if he uncorks a wild one and now you still...
And now the Cowboys
No, he called timeout. He has one timeout.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The D can only stop it 1 more time as they take the knee. Now hang on here, timeout call.
No, no,
Timeout
you
called
don't
by the
win.
defense.
Dang it.
Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
Dang it.
Just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Oh yeah.
And you know, winning
Boy.
is good for all the obvious reasons. But if for nothing else, it makes tomorrow's film session a
We
little
won.
more powerful, doesn't it?
Indeed it does. Sometimes it helps you with the grading because the coaches will look at it, and if it's a borderline play for you,
That was my
if you
game
won
winning
the
play
game,
right there.
you might get a plus in your column instead of a minus.
No, that was just win the game.
Why
Match.
you no talk?
That'll do it from here for
On
Charles
reason.
Davis and all our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Draft Champions here on EA Sports. For more, head on over to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.
Oh, thank God. That was one of those. You can talk right here, dude. Just stay in chat. Super Bowl. Hey, look right there. Colin Sterling Shepard. He's my gamer. That right there. He saved my butt. Understand? And if I can win. Some be pretty good rewards. Dang it.
Along with Charles Davis here in the booth, we are set for a spectacular. Let's not waste any more time.
The guns off.
Let's get down to the field.
There. Championship.
They met here on the opening Thursday of 2015, and they're at it again here. The Steelers and Pats are underway. God. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Dang it, quality.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his first look is incomplete.
Come on, come on, come on. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got him in.
Holy crap.
And all the way down to the 35.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
He's mad.
To drop him. A loss of about 8. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
No way! This time we're going wide receiver.
Very solid gain of 27.
Oh.
The catch deservedly so is going to get a lot of
But he's
credit,
still
but
ugly.
even more so
And I couldn't
because
switch to circle.
there's a defender there ready to make a play.
Yeah, just flat out muscled on that one. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins.
He's a hacker, dude. How the heck can he break those 2 tackles and not even do it?
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense.
I'm gonna switch it. This dude's hacking. Seriously, I'm gonna switch
What
it.
he did after the catch.
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him. And it's a New England Patriots touchdown. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves. Sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Okay, this dude's pretty good. We don't do heck. Go blitz and tackle me right off the 1 yard line. We don't do kick it 5 million feet. Just stand there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Kick it right there.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's It's Wilson to the right side to Eric Ebron. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
On 2nd down, Wilson. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Von Miller able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3.
I only know one way to beat this dude. Please. That's what I'm doing, but I mean by different.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson.
He was wide open. Dude, I clicked him. Stupid. Stupid.
It's Wilson surveying the field. He's going to float this one deep right side.
No, don't intercept it.
He can't hang on. Would have been a nice
This is
catch.
the stupidest game.
Brings up a 4th down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Wilson
Come on.
Not coming off the
Hard.
field. They're going for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. He's going to let it go again.
That's an interception. No, it. Dang it.
And it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They go with a screen to Gore. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Here's the first carry now for Frank Gore. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Mine is set to pull. Stupid.
Oh, how about this for a tough decision?
Never mind. That's not Michael for you.
This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here. Oh, did they get themselves a player here or what? Two words here. Difference maker. That's what that big right there is. The Panthers have been represented once already in this draft. Is a second about to come off here? In these middle rounds, you have to start asking yourself, do you settle for what's available now, or do you try and push? Maybe Maybe not a huge upgrade over what they had already, but they're certainly building up some depth there. Yeah, that's the kind of guy who can elevate that entire unit. He's a very talented addition.
Told y'all we're gonna run.
Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches, or someone who can really help you out at a playmaker type spot? And now is where you need to make these last picks count. Time to fill any holes you can before it's too late. Always a tough decision, offense or defense. It's all about finding the right balance when you're putting a team together. Whoever's making the final decision here might have a coordinator in each year. Do you go offense or defense? Definitely some options with this pick. Do you take a skilled player here, or get yourself some help up front? Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope somebody falls into your lap. And with time running short, you've got to hope some guys fall into your lap, or you could be left with some real holes on your roster.
Something right.
Come by, bring a thing of crack. New grill and a bunch of snacks. And where we going, you don't need a map, you don't need a nap, you don't need a jack. Except lots of people, some very loud speakers, cold drinks, and join in. One day, good vibes only. I feel my cup, got fireworks. Let's blow something up tonight. Go stupid, do things I've never done. We
Thank you. It is indeed time for a draft champions matchup, and what is set to be a great draft champions matchup. In the booth, I'm Brandon Gaunt with Charles Davis, and these guys should have a huge impact on the outcome of this game. They're ready to roll. We're ready to roll. Let's roll. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in draft champions. J.J. Nelson now to return. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
He's leaving. Go, 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 go.
right, Larry. Hope everyone is settled in for a great
Oh,
draft
crap.
champions contest.
Hit.
You're lucky to witness it. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. These guys that you see on your screen, they won't be witnessing. They
He's
will
gonna
be
run on me, and I'm
participating
gonna
in what
stop
should be
it.
an excellent game. Let's get down to the field. It's time for kick.
Anyway,
Two teams here amped and ready for football, and off we go in week 2 of draft champions. On the return, this is Micah Hyde. And not a bad return here. He gets out to the 25-yard line.
I know you're running because this is
Throwing on first down is Manning. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one goes for 36 yards.
No wonder he thought that. He has Odell Beckham Jr.
The little guy can't go downfield and make a big-time catch on a deep pass because sometimes they'll just out-scrap you for the football.
On first down, Manning. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And a big turn.
No! Don't let... Out of it! Someone, please. He just lost my so much, dude. You're an idiot. Right. Let's do this. I'm gonna break it down. Down, no. Away. No. You don't. You don't.
Thank you, Larry. So the picks are in. We welcome you to this draft champions contest. I'm Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, ready to call the action. And let's get to it. Down to the field. It's time for kickoff.
Eat with my bad tools. Finally, I get the football.
The getting to know each other process is over. Time to get down to it. And we're off in week 3 of draft champions. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought
Okay,
down.
tell me how he caught it.
Time on the sack, and it brings up second.
Say,
And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't
Hey,
a defensive
no.
end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah,
No.
that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flush to his right. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like he said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
Out of the gun now on third down. Steps away to his left. He finds some open field here. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
I'm cutting short. Not only did he get away from the rush and pick up a first down, he picked up a whole lot more than that. And how did he get it done? Evaded the rush, kept his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moved downfield to pick up extra blockers? A really nice run.
They're going to look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 15 more, and it's another first down. So the offense has it first and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And some room to roam now. And he gets this inside
Flying on a
the
toy.
35-yard line. They give him 15 more, and it's another first down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there'll be design runs as well as his scrambles.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Don't play with that. Dude, you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get hurt.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
That's gonna be it today. Wow.